Now that, you didn't take that piece off right here.
I swear. Did you see that?
What'd you do?
I tore it right fast.
Okay, so throw that in the trailer.
What kind of bugs are underneath that?
That's just old dirt gobbers.
You budge that tall.
He done picked it up. Oh, the mouse.
That's the first lay today on that ground in 40 years. Probably every bit of 40 years. Can you drag it out, or you want to come in with the loader?
No sense in that, just come in with the loader.
Okay, in this clip here, the swing steer is being used to load an old wooden feed box. These were boxes that sometimes were lined with tin or something, but it was just a wooden box that you would store feed in for cows. And we had an old one in here that's going to the burn pile. And now Henry is going up on the pallet forks to finish taking down the barn door tracks over the doors here. And then the next thing we're going to do is move inside and start taking up the floor in the old storage room. Okay, here's the storage room floor. This floor was put in to the extension when Dad built on the extension. They had put this floor section in to basically store typical barn items. Like there was nails driven into the walls. You can see them right above Henry's head there, and that would be where he would have hung chains and binders and, you know, pitchforks and just all kinds of barn paraphernalia would have been hung on those nails. And the floor gave a little bit of a workshop area. Right here you can see the welder plug where we've pulled it off of the post. That was nailed onto that post, and there was a welder that sat right there in that area. And Henry's just using the chainsaw to cut it. The floor has rotted from termites and things from the bottom side, and you can see it's actually broke down and gotten down against the ground here. So there's not really anything salvageable in this, and he just needs to get it out of the way. We've had a problem over the years as well with groundhogs living in this barn. They like to go under this floor to make their entrances and exits because they're less vulnerable in here. We couldn't really get to the entrance and exit to set a trap, and they did quite a bit of damage in this barn with digging holes under the supports and the posts. That was one of the main problems structurally with the barn, was groundhogs had dug under the foundations of under the footings of the posts there, and then the posts started sinking into the hole, and that's what caused a lot of the posts to fail. So I'm just kind of talking to Henry and maybe showing him where to make his cuts and what to take off, so he can come in with the swing steer and the forks and actually take this floor out in chunks so that he doesn't have to disassemble it completely, because it's just going, like I said, it's full of termites and things anyway. It's just going to go to the burn pile, so there's no use in trying to salvage anything out of it. And we're just trying to get it out as fast and with as less strain as we can. So here, starting to do the cleanup underneath the floor. And then he's used the swing steer to go in and with the forks and lift those pieces and drag them out. But it's like we said, this is probably the first daylight that this ground here has seen in probably 45 to 50 years. And that's a long time. And, you know, junk tends to accumulate under a floor like this from years of, like I said before, you know, groundhogs digging in it and, you know, packing stuff in and making their nests in and whatever's going on in there. And, you know, also Dad, you know, just throwing stuff up and under it over the years. So that's what a lot of that was. And Michelle and Henry are just cleaning all of that out, getting it, the trash out of it, and then Henry's going to bring in the swing steer with the bucket and scoop out a lot of the dirt that has accumulated under there and get ready to put down rock.
we're not going to tear the wall and everything down. We have decided that if we tear the wall down, this whole side may come down. So we've got it cleaned up. We're gonna wait until Monday until the crew gets here and there's enough people here that they can get post up while there's machines holding up the barn so that this end of it doesn't fall down. We do really appreciate you all watching our videos. We would greatly appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button, but come Monday, you'll see a whole bunch of difference. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.